Hey, what's up, you all? Welcome back. I am Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play and for clicking the like button. If you haven't already, please do me a favor. Click that like button. That would be amazing. If you haven't and you don't want to yet, that's fine. That's fine. Wait for something you like. That's cool. And later on, if you get a chance, you get an opportunity, go to LFRFamily.com. Ask me about the Bang Bang Tea. And shout out to everyone who has been doing so. All right, guys. So we know what has been going on. It's been a witch hunt. And they are finally getting what they want, indicting Donald J. Trump for some BS, all right? But I've come across this one story on Fox that I want to share with you all. And they're saying that this is an activist DA going after Donald Trump. And I want to share this with y'all, man. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this here.
Let's bring in somebody who knows a lot about the legal system. He's a lawyer. He's a Republican senator from the great state of Louisiana. John Kennedy, a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Senator, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I know that a lot of people are suggesting that this is politically motivated, but at its very core, there's a problem, and that is the statute of limitations on this ran out after 2 years. 5 years if it's felony, and this is way past that.
Now, he's asking him about the statute of limitations for the whole thing, right? For me, I've been saying it's nothing but optics. They just want to put it into the minds of people, of voters. That's it. We want to put it into the minds of voters that the person that you might be considering voting for is a criminal. That's it. But everything that has to do with the Biden family, all of the money that they're accepting, the $3 million that they're receiving from China, people who are in their families that don't serve any purpose in office at all. I'm talking about Holly. And Holly Biden has received like $35,000 directly into her account from China. So it's certain things that they don't want you to look at, but they want to go ahead and make us look somewhere else right now. And that somewhere else just so happens to be at Trump.
Well, for what it's worth, Steve, here's the way I see it. America's institutions should not be or be perceived to be political. Look at the damage that former FBI Director Comey did to the FBI. Mm-hmm. In this particular case, it's hard to know where the justice begins and the politics ends. The Manhattan District Attorney, Mr. Bragg, we're not exactly talking about Oliver Wendell Scalia here. He's not a neutral arbiter. He's more of an activist than an impartial prosecutor. He believes cops are a bigger problem than criminals. He refuses to prosecute many crimes. He's the one who tried to prosecute Mr. Jose Alba, the bodega proprietor, when he had to stab a robber to save his own life. And I don't know what Mr. Bragg has as evidence. Maybe he has the complete goods, but he can do a lot of damage here to a very important institution if he's not careful. And I would say the same thing if President Trump were a Democrat or if the shoe were on the other foot.
What do you look at the other cases? Do you look at them as bigger threats to the Trump team? Because what's happening in Atlanta, they're going to prosecute. What's happening in the Mar-a-Lago investigation, the January 6th. Do you look at all those and think they also are political, or do you see more substance in them?
Well, here's what I think. I think prosecutors ought to keep their mouth shut. I think prosecutors...
My man said, I think prostitutes, I think prostitutes too. Shout out to the young lady that this is all about, who is a prostitute. And mentally, if she's not physically or have not ever been a prostitute, she definitely is, because she sold herself to someone who was married, and then she sold herself to the opposition just for a story, and now she's doing it all over again, selling herself. He's saying the prosecution need to shut the hell up, all right?
Prosecutors ought to let the facts and the evidence do the talking.
Right.
I don't think prosecutors ought to be politicians. I don't want to have to worry if I'm accused of a crime, whether the prosecutor's a Republican or a Democrat or a crypto socialist like Mr. Bragg. That's not the way our system is supposed to work.
Senator, I agree that this could do great damage to, the institutions in our country and trust in our judicial system. But can we talk about the politics for a second? Do you see,
Sure.
If this happens, if Donald Trump has a mugshot and is
fingerprinted,
and he's fingerprinted, does this hurt Donald Trump? Or does it rally support? Because Elon Musk, even the Babylon Bee had an interesting tweet
Lindsey
saying,
Graham.
yeah, they all said this is going to help Donald Trump.
It'll help him. Okay, it'll help him be, with people chasing smoke, looking for the fire, right? Because people are going to want to. People are going to see, okay, why? Because they think people are dumb, right? And there are some dumb people out there. Let's not try to act like. As a matter of fact, I'm one of the people who don't learn as quickly as other people. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But when people start to see this mess right here, they're already looking at it. They know that a game is being played on them. We know a game is being played. And we know also that the people who are the perpetrators are those who are trying to prosecute someone who was not even in office, has done nothing to this administration. Now, this administration suffered and failed by itself, the one that's currently running the country. It suffered and it failed by itself. Trump, when he was in office, he did an amazing job. Something that I didn't pay attention to until I started doing reactions, because I did not vote for Trump. I didn't support Trump because everything on my side, CNN, MSNBC, the stuff that I was told to watch, and the people I was told not to watch, which was Fox, was always telling me that, Trump is bad, Fox is bad, don't watch them, Trump is racist, Trump is all these bad things, right? So now people are seeing this foul play that's happening because of a prostitute, and they're like, yo, this doesn't seem right, because it's almost time to vote for president again, right? And they really don't have anybody of note that's worth running on the left. So what's going on here? What exactly is going on here? So they are, man, this is like needles in a haystack. They are really trying to find that one thing that can remove Donald J. Trump from the running. That's it. That's all they want to do. They want to be able to embarrass him in front of his public, because they don't like Trump and they don't like the movement that he started amongst MAGA supporters. That's it.
I don't know. I can't predict the future, so I'm going to have to wait on it like everybody else. I've said this about the presidential race. My prediction is the experts will be wrong. The people that hate President Trump will probably applaud. The people that just love President Trump will probably get angry. But those who look at the larger issue, allowing American institutions to appear to be politicized, whether they are or not, undermines our judicial system,
yes,
which is one of the reasons, and our judicial system is one of the reasons America became the most extraordinary country in all of human history. Yeah. It's why so many others want to come here and so many business people want to invest here.
Senator,
you turn your sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask one tiny little question to wrap this up, and that is, after he announced on True Social that he supposes he's going to be arrested tomorrow, Donald Trump said people should protest. Ken McCarthy came out and said, don't protest. Where do you come down on this?
Well, in America, you're free to protest.
Yeah.
You're not really free if you can't express yourself, but do it peacefully. Don't be a knucklehead and riot.
I like him. I don't know enough about him to say I like him, but I like the way that he's addressing supporters right now, letting them know, yo, don't make it worse. That's it. Don't make it worse for Trump. Don't get out there and do nothing dumb. Don't do nothing stupid that's going to add to the negativity that people already have in their minds. All right? Make some noise. Definitely make some noise. Tell them that they're trash for even doing this, but don't make things worse.
I mean, do it peacefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Senator Kennedy, thanks so much. Oh, wait, but actually, we do have some, one more question for you. We know at this hour, President Xi is meeting with Vladimir Putin to reaffirm their relationships. It'll be the 40th time they are meeting. What's at stake here? Because he's going to call Zelensky later on in the week.
Xi and from China and Putin are two hard men. They're not friends, they're collaborators. Each would unplug the life support of the other to recharge his cell phone if he thought it was in his best interest. Here's what I think Putin's saying to Xi. He's saying, Xi, I'm getting my rear end kicked here. Send me some weapons. And Xi is saying, Putin, I believed you. You said you'd roll through Ukraine like thunder on a summer night. You're getting your butt kicked. If I give you weapons, you better get in a position to settle this war. Because it's not just hurting Russia, it's hurting my reputation here in China and abroad. And that's what I think is going on. And we've had to drag President Biden kicking and screaming into doing the right thing. But so far, I think it has paid dividends.
Yep. And, people are just coming together to try to take over as world leaders. Chi or Z or whatever however you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but he's a fool if he think that Putin wants to work with him. And Putin's a fool if he think that Xi want to work with him. They're coming together right now just so they can try to leverage themselves against the U.S. That's it. That's it. This is all about the U.S. Why? Because the U.S. run things right now. And we've been running things for a long daggone time. And they believe that they smell a weakness. They are sensing a weakness, and they're sensing an opportunity. And you know what? I don't blame them. When you look at Joe Biden and how he ran the country for the last 3 years, yeah, every world leader is going to start looking at us like we are lunch meat. So that's just how I look at it, man. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this in the comments below. If you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all. And don't forget to go to LFRfamily.com and ask me about the Bang Bang Tank.